our country at large. Now, this bridge and these connecting highways will serve the cities of Diyarbakır and Elazığ, but the entire region as well, and facilitate transportation between the cities and make transportation much faster and much more comfortable, especially on the air roundabout. The traffic will be seamless and safe thanks to this project, and this will help us achieve savings in terms of time and fuel as well. In the last couple of weeks, from the Kömüran Bridge to Gölbaşı City Passageway, from Ankara-Niğde Highway to North Marmara Highway, we have inaugurated many important investments in the field of transportation. In other areas as well, we have accomplished great things. We launched a satellite into the space. We are working on our national rocket project, and we have finalized many an important project. These projects will strengthen Turkey's infrastructure, strengthen Turkey's commitment for its future goals. Now, as we also continue to combat the pandemic, from healthcare programs to other initiatives, we are a model for other countries around the world. When we look around the world, we see that the world is beset by many difficulties, from the pandemic to social upheavals, but thankfully Turkey is not making compromises on its commitment to development. But some people are actually bothered by this progress. A routine appointment was turned into an opportunity by others to sow seeds of discord in our universities. These people affiliated with terrorist organizations cannot be condoned under the pretext of freedom of expression. We have seen this film hundreds of times in the last 18 years, and we know very well who the actors of this dirty script are, and we saw how they supported tutelage in the past, how they advocated for a coup at the time of the Gezi incidents, when they manipulated murders that marred our hearts. We saw them when they pillaged the property of merchants at the time of the Gezi incidents. These people occupied Bezmi Alem Sultan Mosque, and how they brought in cans of beer into the mosque, and how they tried to invade that holy place, and how they also targeted the Prime Minister's office in Dolmabahce, how they dug up a tunnel in a bid to confiscate that building, and how they supported the separatist terrorist organization. And on 6th and 8th of October, when certain incidents took place, we saw these people applauding the murderers. And at the time of the 17th and 25th of December coup attempt, they were siding with the FETÖ organization, and they also were waiting for the events to turn differently at the night of 15th of July coup attempt. These people never ever did anything in favor of our nation, but they always sided with attacks that targeted Turkey. Long story short, we know who these people are. These people are masterminds behind tutelage, and they are the people behind coup plotters, and they are siding with people who want Turkey to become weak. But things have changed, and everyone has changed around the world, but this archaic mentality still has not changed. They have not been able to make a progress themselves. That's why they want Turkey to go back, and that's why they want Turkey to weaken, let alone serving the nation, let alone serving the country. When you look at how they act, we see that they are overly lazy and small-minded, even when it comes to organizing their protests. Now, Turkey has achieved what it has achieved despite these people, and Turkey will fulfill its 2023 goals despite these people, and realize its 2053 mission despite these people. Like we always say, for a strong and united Turkey, we should never ever stop. We should continue on this path. Dear brothers and sisters, in the last couple of weeks, we have seen incidents unfolding in Europe, in the States, that have gone to reveal the double standards that Turkey face. Some people are preaching Turkey and preaching to Turkey and blaming Turkey in terms of human rights and freedoms, but even at the slightest of threats, we have seen what sort of heavy-handed measures they have taken. Now, when you look at social media, for instance, where rights are violated, we have done our best to regulate this realm, but now those who criticize us have implemented grave censorship. The same countries, when we look at how they deal with marginal groups who attack civic order, we have seen that they are using disproportionate violence to quash these protests. And for years, certain people try to undermine our struggle against terrorist organizations. But now we see the situation that they are engaged in. We have seen some examples in France and in the United States as well. We have seen some very telling examples indeed. All of these developments indicate that the Western world, when it comes to human rights and freedoms, are not genuine. They need to first of all criticize themselves and take a look in the mirror. Unless they are engaged in this self-criticism, and if they do not correct these wrongs, then the world will find itself at a bifurcation once again. On the one hand, there is an attitude, there should be an attitude that treats people equally, that is based on goodness and equality. We will need these values quite strongly in the future. After the pandemic, the global political order and the economic order on a global scale will have to be reshaped, and hopefully these principles will guide this reformation. And in the last century, hundreds of millions of lives were lost because of armed conflict, and hopefully the new world order will help us never repeat these or help us never experience these atrocities ever again. And as Turkey, we are doing our best to contribute to this process within the United Nations and also within other international platforms that we are a part of. In all our bilateral talks, we advocate these principles and we share these views with our interlocutors. We have a civilization and a culture of statehood that dates back millennia, and we have a diverse culture, and we are hoping, and we actually believe that we are located in a part of the world where we can inspire hope the world over. This is a historic opportunity for Turkey, and it is imperative that as a nation we preserve our unity, our togetherness, and our fraternity to be a model for the rest of the world. And those who try to sow seeds of discord, those who try to wreak havoc in our country, those who have marginal obsessions, they should never ever shake the foundations of our fraternity. Up until now, we have always frustrated their efforts, and we will continue to do so as we progress towards 2023. As 83 million, hopefully we will keep this beautiful picture intact. As the People's Alliance, we're never going to compromise on these principles. In a sense of unity and togetherness, we will take these steps and get closer to our goals. May God help us in this endeavor. With these sentiments, once again, I would like to hope that the Diyarbakır-Ergani-Elazığ highway, Devegeçidi bridge, and connection highways are auspicious for our nation, for our country. And I, taking this opportunity, would like to extend my gratitude to everyone at our ministry, at our public authorities and contractor companies, employees, engineers. I would like to congratulate them all on behalf of myself and my nation, and I greet you all once again with my deepest regards. Thank you very much indeed.
Evet Adil Bey, sizleri görüyorum.
Yes, Adil Bey, I see you on the screen.
Mehdi Bey'i görüyorum.
Mehdi Bey is also there.
Valimiz Münir
Our
Bey'i
governor
görüyorum.
Münir Bey is also there.